All right, who's ready to go? Oh, no, that's not what we want to see. We don't need to see this. We want to see this. Space, good afternoon. Welcome to the chat. I know you're excited since we are doing your layout today, yeah? All right. Whew. All right. So, what did Space want today? He wants a, let's see, this is all countersink stuff. That doesn't matter for today. That matters for when I cut this out of plexi and we go to the drill press and bore out these countersinks. So he wants a Taito Vewlix with 100 millimeters between the buttons and lever instead of 95. 30 millimeter holes, Japanese standard lever size on the top, 7.5 millimeter overhang on the left and right edges, and 2.5 millimeter overhang on the top and bottom. All right. And let's see, a row of 3 24 millimeter buttons above the 30 millimeter buttons. And it looks like equilateral triangles. That's easy. All right. Let's see. And then on the inner plexi, he or they want, I don't know if it's a he, they. I should look at the order and find out. Okay, a crayon lever size hole for the joystick. That way if they want to switch to a full color lever, they can and just redo the top plexi. That's smart. Japanese standard mounting holes and also the Fanta style holes or the Korean style holes. So 73 and 50, that makes sense. Easy day. And then obviously the same overhang. On the side panels, all the buttons on either side will be exposed, but the front he wants to close. I think it's Jonathan, right? He wants all the holes on the front covered with the exception of the new trick. Okay, got it. Bottom wants to have a 100 millimeter by 100 millimeter square cut out centered on the joystick, just so there's extra room down there. Got it. And then bottom, no, or the bottommost, no modifications. And then obviously they want the top and the bottom to be the same size, so the same overhang on left and right and top and bottom. So that's va bene, as they say in Italia. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. We've got our model here in the background, so we've got our safe space turned on. And then let's go here. I've got this set up as Sega Player 2, so let me go ahead and rename this. I'm going to call this 100 millimeter Vewlix. All right, and then I'm going to come in here and go sketch. Got it. All right, so first things first, let's change this value to 100. Got it. That looks pretty good. Now we need to actually change all these dimensions on the buttons because this is for Sega Player 2. We want Taito Vewlix. All right, so let's go ahead to our favorite website, slagcoin.com. Right here you can see the Taito Vewlix layout. They don't put button 8 there, but I know John wants button 8, so I'm going to put it there. This is actually how the Vewlix cabinets are in Japan. At least that's, they've since added the 8th button, but stock design, that's the way they came. All right, so let's go ahead and get this going here. I'm going to zoom in. We know this value here is now 33 millimeters. We know this one is 36, that's good, and we know this one is 36, so let's change that. All right, we also know that these are in a line, so we're going to take that and set that to 0. We'll do the same thing for the top here, set that to 0. We've got 36, 36, and then up here is also 33. Boom, that looks a lot like Vewlix, right? And then we know that this value between kick 1 and punch 1 is actually 13 plus 15. Why don't we just do this? This is easier. 13 plus 15 plus 10 should be 38. Boom, just like that. And we know that these buttons are, they're not actually in a line like this. That's weird, right? So if we click this, we take this vertical off. Okay, and then we're going to offset this. It's 7 millimeters. So we got to go here and here. Crap, how am I going to do this? Let's see, I know what I'll do. I'm going to temporarily put a dimension here to here. Whoops, not an angle dimension. Here to here. Can't do that. Why can't I do that? Oh, let's change this while we're here, because this is only 14. And then this is also... This is actually only 13. There we go. Alright, so 13, yep. And 14, yep. Alright. And then, why is this? Let's see, what's it saying? It's got... Let's see if I can do this again. Okay, there we go. We're going to change this to 107. Hit OK, now that looks right. Now I'm going to unsmart dimension it and delete it, because I don't want that to be set up that way. I want it to be set up relative to the buttons here, like that. Okay, good. And then I'm going to click here and come here, and I'm going to change that to 38 again. Make that good to go. All right, let's see what's going on in chat. Oh damn! Yeah, they were originally 7. Sorry, once I get into design mode, I'm like focused. It's an amazing day when I can pay attention to both, and today's not that day. All right, so let me double check. 13, good. 14, good. 33, 36, 36, 33, 36, 36. I'm pretty happy with that. Now we got this 100. Now we got to set the distance between the joystick and kick 1. That's actually 15 plus 13, so that's 28. Boom. So that brings the whole setup down a smidge. Let's go ahead and hit yes to that. Now we have our basic layout down, so that's good. Let's add the additional buttons here. I'm going to bring up the Word document. I'm going to show you what they wanted. So you can see here, this looks like it came off of a ASI case. So we're going to add this 24 millimeter button here and these two up here. And I'm going to do these like equilateral triangles. So let's go ahead and, how do I want to do this? I'm going to go here, line, for construction. And I'm going to click here and here. And then, let's see, escape. And then I'm going to click another one. I'm going to do for construction. I'm going to do an angle. I'm going to do 60 degrees, because we know from geometry class, equilateral triangles are 60, 60, 60. Although that's not going to work, so it's going to be too close. Let me try 30. All right. No, that's too much. All right. Oh, I know what's going on here. Let me just do it the easy way. For construction, come up here. We're going to just randomly pick a spot. Pick that spot, hit escape. And then this is a fixed distance, so I'm going to click here, and then I'm going to go equal. That should tighten that up. That's good. Now that's an equilateral triangle. Equilateral meaning all the sides are the same. Let's do the same thing for here to here to here to here. All right, let me change these also to equal length. And for construction. And then let's draw some more lines. We'll do for construction here. And we're going to go click, click, yep, click, and click. Hit escape. Now we're going to highlight all these lines again. We're going to go equal. And that should be good to go. All right, hit check mark. Now we're going to draw some circles here. I don't think I caught the center. We don't have to be precise yet with the dimensions. We're just going to set them up like this. We'll take the first one. We'll click on it. We're going to make this 24.1. And then we'll hit OK. Then I'm going to select this one, and this one. And then I'm going to hit equals. Now they're all 24 millimeters. Let's look at chat and see what Joe has to say. Or is it Joe? No, John. I think it's John. I should look it up. Correct me, please. Still the wrong thing. Here we go. And yes, I agree. The original spacing can be difficult. All right, Joe. See, I was all over. It's Joseph. It's not even Joe. I'm shortening it. It'd be like someone calling me Jay instead of Jason. Okay. So, how does that layout look? Good? Thumbs up in the chat? That's what you wanted? Great. I love it. Love it. All right. What I don't love is this. Actually, maybe this is okay. Vertical. Yeah. Actually, that looks pretty good in terms of spacing. It keeps the kick one button centered on the case. And let's see how much space we got over here between the joystick edge. That's 80 millimeters. So let's see. Let me get my calipers out. We got that much space. iPhone for reference. Right? Almost the full iPhone width. So that's a lot of space there. And then we're gonna make it a little bit wider because that's what he wants. So that's good. Okay, so let me see. I think this will be okay with the USB cable. The USB cable sits below the should be below the buttons, and you can orient the pins appropriately. So I think that's good. Let's go ahead and exit out of this. Oh wait, before we do that, we are now going to take all of this. Oh, actually, no, I can't do it that way. I'm going to take this. I'm going to draw a big box around the whole thing. And let me consult my notes here. 7.5 on the left and right, and 2.5 on the top. Okay, let's click here and here. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Let me hit the right thing, smart dimension, here and here. I'm going to make this 7.5. Do the same thing over here. We're going to make this a true ice cream sandwich. We're going to take this, make that 2.5. Same thing here, 2.5. Good. Okay, let's add a fillet to the corners here. Like so. And then it's okay. And there you go. That is the basis of the top. Yeah, so on the frame, let me see, do I have one easily nearby? Yeah. So this is the one I'm sending to Brother Bodie. So the USB cable is going to be here in the middle. And if you use an angled USB connector, it should jut away from it pretty easily. And plus, the button is sitting, 7 millimeters, actually 5, 6, about 7 millimeters higher than the top of the case. So I think that should be fine. As I was looking at this, sitting on my photo table yesterday, I was like, these clear plexis are a great way to rig up some LEDs or something in here so that you turn them on and it's just like the whole base glows and it kind of glows out from the sides. I think that would look pretty cool. All right, so now we got that done. All right, let me hide the model now. So that's what that looks like. Let me go in here, and I'm going to take all of this, and I'm going to turn this all to for construction so that I remember to delete it later. Dash lines are a good way. Oh, maybe you did. I was just thinking in general. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So we're good there? We're good there. All right. Now, I'm going to take this one. I'm going to delete it. Yes. And I'm going to take this one. And I am going to Control C. go to my front plane and then paste it. And then we're going to call this, or rename it, 100 millimeter Vewlix inner. All right. This is where it gets fancy and more complicated. All right. Let's see. Is this all lined up? Yeah, that's all lined up still. Good, 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 good. Let me go here. I'm going to edit this sketch. And now we're going to take this. We're going to make this 36.1. No, wait, 35.1. 35.1, that's right. Good. All right. And then we'll hit OK there. Then I'm going to make this 36. And then I'm going to make this 45. That should do everybody. Good. And then I'm going to take a line and I'm going to connect here to here to here. Yep, hit OK. And then escape. And then I'm going to take my power trim. I'm going to zoom way in here. I'm going to start getting rid of all the lines we don't want, because this is the inner layer. All right, yeah. This is like my most fun part. Get rid of all this. Oh no, I didn't want to get rid of that. Oh yeah, I did. Don't worry about this. We're going to make it look a little bit better up here. All right. We'll zoom back in. Okay. Hit OK. I'm going to take this guy. I'm going to add some fillets. Stretch those out like that. It gives it a nice little... I don't like that. Hold on. I'm going to delete that line. All right. Click. Delete. Yes. Delete. All right. There we go. Hit OK. Do I want to put a spline there? Nah, I think this will be okay. Yeah, we're going to do a spline. Let's delete this. All right. I want to have this kind of connect up and have it look a little bit more intentional. Let's see. How do I want to do this? All right. Style spline. Click. 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 No. All right. There we go. All right. That's still not great. So let's add some there. Let's turn this to 20. Hit OK. Let's see. Click this guy here. We can. All right, let's see here. Don't mind me. I'm trying to. Of course, I'm trying to do something that I haven't done in a really long time. There we go. Let's see how that looks. It's still not great. Let me go back in here and edit this. You're seeing how the sausage is made in real time. Yeah, well, as you can tell, even though I do this all the time, it's still taking me forever. So let me try here. All right. No, stop right there. Here we go. No. No. Yeah. Ugh. All right, don't like that either. All right, we're gonna go back and let's do this. I'm gonna draw some stuff back in. I know what I'm gonna do. Why didn't I just do this to begin with? Jeez. Eh. All right. Let's. Nope, don't like that either. Put all this back. All right. Let me. Yeah, that'll be good. All right. And here we go again. Hold on to your butts. Hey, looks like Mickey Mouse. Don't tell Disney. I'm not getting sued today. Okay, that looks better. I'm happy with that. Now I can take this. I can not do such a big fillet. I like to call it fillet just to annoy the CAD, like the real people out there that do this for a living. It's not a fillet. All right, that works pretty good. All right, and okay, yeah, I can be okay with this. All right. All right, now, so we're working inner layer. What else do we need to do? Okay, we got that. All right, let's add our holes for the joystick. All right, we're gonna just randomly draw them. Here, 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 and then here. And then I'm gonna draw a couple like this too. Again, we're not gonna worry too much about anything right now. Click here and here. And I know that's got to be 84. And this one has to be 40. And then this one has to be 84. And then this one has to be 40. All right, then from here to here, that's got to be 20. I'm probably doing this like the exact longest possible way, but I'm good. All right, 84 divided by 2, 41, or 42. What am I talking about? All right, then we're going to take this guy and this guy. We're going to add a horizontal relationship. That should bring everything together and centered. That's good. All right, let's consult the design guide. Actually, let's just Google number 6, tack 32 screw diameter. It's 3.51 millimeters. So let me take this. I'm going to make these 3.6. Good. And I'm going to take this one, this one. I'm going to make all of these the same. Right. Boom. Now they're all the same. That's good. All right. Move this over here. All right, so 40 and 40. Right, 84, 84, 40, 40. All right, whoops. All right. 20, I'm good with. 42, I'm good with. All right, now, Joseph, you said you wanted these to be 73. All right, so that makes these also 73. All right, and we want these 50. Cool. And then we're going to offset this here by 25. And then we're going to offset this one by 73 divided by 2. And just like that, we should be good. Repair the sketch. Okay. Let's hit save. Let's exit out. I don't know why it's doing that. That's weird. It doesn't look right. Let's click that guy. I was having the same weird problem the other day, too. All right, let's see. All right, this guy. Okay, and then this guy and this guy should be vertical. Oh, there you go. Okay, then, whoops. Let's see. This guy and this guy should be vertical. This guy and this guy should also be vertical. That should over-define it. Yep. And then these should be horizontal. Whoops. Perfect. All right, so 50 here, 73 here. If I just double check and not commit, this will also be 73. Yep. All right, escape. Exit. Exit. Hey, look at that. Yeah, we have all the Fantas right here. It's these. This is 73 by 50. And this is 84, whoops, 84 by 40 here. Yep, that's a good one. I always kind of step back and look at it to make sure, and that's why I was dorking around with the other one. There we go. All right, let's see. And this is why you pay me to do this, because if I mess it up and cut it, it's on me to fix, not on you. All right, cool. That looks pretty good. Let me go back in and just double check some stuff, because we set this here, good. This is good. Let me just double check these dimensions. Nope. This dimension, that's good. And then up to here, that's good. Here, that's good. Up to here, that's good. And this way, good. Okay, look at that. What do we think? Good? It looks pretty good to me. I'm pretty happy with this. I can't complain. I could, but I don't think I need to. Meanwhile, Joseph and I are just sitting here chilling, chatting about his layout, and everyone else is like, what the hell is going on right now? Why am I watching this jackass in SolidWorks? It's because you love the frame and you want to learn how to do this on your own, obviously, and make all of the layouts. All right. So I'm pretty happy with that. So what we'll do is we'll cut this out of 5.6 millimeter acrylic. And then because Joseph has some requirements for countersinking the top screws all the way, we're going to countersink the M4s here on both the top and the middle layer, so that if the top needs to be countersunk a little too much, the screw has a little bit more to go through, just in case. Then we're going to countersink all of these with a number 6 countersink bit, which I'm super excited to order from. I think I can get it from Bits and Bits. I see a lot of YouTubers talking about this place. Now, they sell like CNC stuff, but I think they sell drill bits too. If not, then I'm probably just going to have to go to Rockler and get something there, which is fine. Oh, yeah, I guess I am going to have to go to Rockler. Either way. That's just down the street from me. So, okay, I'm pretty happy with this. Let me turn the model back on just to make sure, or hover over it. So I'm looking. Everything looks pretty good. Everyone's happy. All right, cool. Now, let's do this. Let me take this. I'm going to copy this. And then I'm going to go here on my front plate, and I'm going to paste it. And I'm going to call this, let's see, rename, the Holy Bottom. I couldn't resist. I'm watching that TV show Chaos right now on Netflix. Love it. And then, of course, my wife went out of town today and said I'm not allowed to watch it without her. So I don't like that. All right, let's go ahead and edit this. And we're going to delete all of this stuff. You're going to be like, yeah, delete it. It's fine. Yes to all. We're going to delete all of this. You're going to be like, why are you deleting all this? Watch. All right. Oh, I'll click this little guy here. I'm going to go to the center and draw a big square like this. And then I'm going to add my dimensions. 100. 100. All right. I don't like that. I'm going to add a small flourish. A little fillet, if you will. Just to make it look a little bit cleaner, nicer. Just a little bit nicer. All right. So that looks pretty good. All right, let me exit out. And then if I hide all these. That's what the bottom looks like. Easy. Let's double check now. All right, for the holy bottom. Yeah. All right, we said side panels, no. Bottom, 100 millimeter by 100 millimeter square hole centered on the joystick. Done. Bottom plexi, no modifications. That's fine. We can take this and copy it, paste it, edit it, delete this, exit, rename this, standard, bottom, no holes, extra wide, I guess. All right, so then we can turn this on, then we can turn this one on, then we can turn this one on, and then we can turn this one on. And just like that, you see how all of these stack up. It's pretty sweet. Yeah. If you post this on Discord, the square should be large enough to fit the shuriken board and the 5-pin wire. Cool. I'm trusting your measurements on this because I don't have one of those boards. I personally don't need one. I'm not opposed to wiring things up. Plus, with the Panzer V, I include both the types of harnesses. Cheap, easy. Okay. All right, let me see. Now we sit back and we kind of do this for a minute. And we look at it. And we say, do we like this? Is this done? Well, I think it is. Yes, I'm happy. You're happy. Perfect. And I don't have to do the front because, let me show you. I'm going to pull it up because I have an Illustrator. Open faster. There we go. All right. Open. Because I'm not going to do this in CAD. Don't need to. Look at this. I got you. So, check this out. We got two options for the front. We got this. Well, no, sorry. We got this one with the square cutout. We're not going to do this one because here's why. This relies on these buttons here to help press the plexi in place and keeping it squished. because we're going to delete all these for you, which we'll do right... actually, we're not going to do it on that one. We're not cover that one. We're going to do this one. This will sit in front of the USB. So it's going to kind of look like it's sunk in a little bit. And these two screws here, number 440, you'll use button tops. These two will help keep everything in place. So we're going to delete this. And that's how we're going to do that one. Easy. Simple. Perfect. And we'll leave these here. So now you got your front, your back, and your two sides. How easy was that? All right. And with that being said, we're done. How easy is that, right? So now the next thing I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to export all of these to DXF files. And then I'm going to have to paste them into Photoshop. And then I'll create all the templates for it. We're not going to do that on stream because that's just a lot of copying and pasting and usually me cussing at things. I don't want to get banned on Twitch, although I'm not showing off any nudity or anything like that like some of the cam girls out there that play games, so I think I'll be okay. As far as you're concerned, yes, when you're done with your art, you'll just shoot me an email with it. Google Drive, please. Put all of your... put everything in one link, by the way. Just send me a zip or something. And for the love of God, save me some time. I'm going to send you all of these beautiful Illustrator files and Photoshop files. Follow my video and just mash it all together at the end. Save me a few minutes. Please? Please? Here's what I think I'm going to do. I've been thinking about this for a while because anytime everyone sends me the Photoshop files, and that's fine, it's great, but it's just an extra step when I go to create the printed Plexi file. I have to place the artwork from Photoshop into my Illustrator file. I've got to open the thing in Photoshop, then put the template on it for the cut lines, get it all lined up. Then I got to go over to Photoshop, turn all the cut lines that's there off, save it, wait for everything to load. It's done. Update, save, rasterize as CMYK 600 DPI, and then done. It's like an extra 5 or 6 minutes per file, and I think last month we had 15 files, so it's an extra hour and 10 minutes, I guess, to do all that. So I'm thinking, and I'm not sure how to do this on my shop, but I'm thinking that I'm going to have a thing like I will submit in all my artwork as an AI file in accordance with the video and like take $5 off the price of printed Plexi so that if it saves me some time, I can save you some money. That's the goal. We'll see. I'm not sure if I can actually do that in the shop or if I'll have to do it as like I'm going to submit a PSD file and it just adds $5. We'll see. I'm not sure. But that's the thing that drives me crazy because you'd think as I'd get these files, I'd just kind of get things up to date over time. Like, oh, I got an order. Let me just get it on the print file. Well, more often than not, people will submit something, and because we leave the window open for 30 days, 15 days will go by. I'll be like, oh, I changed my artwork. Can you use this one instead? So I wait until like the day before I'm gonna actually start processing the print to lay it all out and do everything so that I can minimize extra work for myself. There's some back of the napkin inside baseball of how JasensCustoms works. There you go. So, anyways, that's what we did today. Just to recap, Space in the chat. This is his layout. It's a Vewlix layout. It is widened to be 100 millimeters between the center of the joystick and this kick 1 button. Normally, Vewlix is only 59 millimeters. That's just because of the cabinet. We've added these 3 additional buttons up here for him. On the inner side of the Plexi, we've got both a Sanwa JLF mount as well as a Korean 73 by 50 millimeter mount. We're going to countersink all these after we cut them. Easy. We did modify the front panel here for them so that there's no buttons. There are buttons on the side. That'll be pretty cool, I guess. And we did make the Plexi just a little bit wider, just to give them some extra room. Now, we can do a lot of crazy stuff with this. Because this was such a small change, no additional charge. because it's not really changing how much my laser is running. But if you do anything crazy with your layouts, I'm happy to cut it, 100%. It just got to be within 12 inches by 18 inches. I think that's how big my little plexi blanks are. Let me double check. Yeah, as long as it's within 12 inches by 8 inches, you're good. I mean, if you made it this big, that would be crazy. This is huge. Don't do that. Plus, I can't, it would just be too big. Yeah, so there's some really cool stuff you can do with this. I think that at some point in the future, I'm going to make one where I extend out both sides and like just cut long hot dog shapes in it and use those like as carrying handles maybe. And I may set it up to do some 3D printed spacers, supports that can go in the middle maybe. That'd be pretty cool. So, yeah. Other than that, let's see, what else did we do on this? We created the holy bottom. We put a 100 millimeter square in the bottom 5 millimeter plexi so that the lever, if ever it needs to be, there's some extra space. That's cool. And then the bottom is just a standard bottom. And he's going to wrap this all in printed plexi. So from here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to export all these as DXF files. I'm going to import them into Illustrator, make templates for the top and the bottom, as well as the sides. I'm also going to create Photoshop templates for the top and the bottom. And then I'm going to zip all this up, and I think I'm going to post them up to Discord. Now, I need some recommendations. Discord's fine, but not everyone has it, and not everyone wants to use it. So my thought, what if we did a GitHub of the frame layouts? And the goal of the GitHub would be you can create your own folder. You can post your DXF, AI, and PSD files, as well as a picture of like the whole layout. And then other people can just download them and then submit them for processing, or take them and modify them. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. A lot of people get put off by GitHub because it's weird. It's not something normal, but it's also, it can be pretty drag and drop. So let me know. I'll pose the question in my Discord as well, because I'm not sure about it. So with that being said, I think that's it for this stream. It is almost 6 o'clock, and I am going to go make myself dinner. My wife's out of town. She's in Texas, so I get to eat dinner without vegetables tonight. Hoo-yah. I'm very excited about that. Steak and scallops. Yeah, on the barbecue. Should be good. So I will leave you with that. Thank you for tuning in. And remember, the frame is on sale for pre-order right now. If you pre-order it, you too can get this design service done for free. You'll see, this stream's only been going 47 minutes. This wasn't a super complicated request, but it was custom, and Space got this free because he ordered it as part of the pre-order. So you too can do the same thing. With that being said, I'm out until the next one. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.